As 2026 rapidly approaches, I ranked the top 10 best auto battlers that were released this year. In this list are games that scratch the itch to experiment new synergies that truly challenge our minds. Which ones do you think are the best? Let me know in the comments below. At number 10 we have Become the Moon. It's a challenging deck building auto battler where you must create a team of strong units and powerful spells to ascend further towards the moon. I always love a good challenge and with these kinds of games, but the very minimal graphics, repetitive looking attacks, and lack of variety between separate heroes made it less rewarding after winning runs in the game, and with it being $17, it felt a little underwhelming. Now we have Villages and Dungeons. It's a roguelike deck building auto battler where you fight through randomized dungeons and evolve your strategy along the way. Throughout the game there are 300 different cards that can be found, separated by 5 elements: water, fire, light, dark, and wood. The constantly random setup and retro game appearance is intriguing, but the use of AI to generate most of the content in the game keeps this game low on the list. Up next we have Throne of Bone, a roguelike deck builder auto battler where you play as a necromancer and must draft minions to defeat your enemies and reclaim your castle. With nearly 100 unique minions, dark magic spells, and rewards, the game seems alright, but with there not being much content beyond that and complaints on replayability, it stays at number 8 on this list. Once Upon a Galaxy is a PvP card-based auto battler where you choose a hero and battle other players until you, or all of them, are at 0 hearts. Each round you get to add characters to one of your 5 slots, cast spells to affect you or your opponents, or pick between treasures to greatly increase your chances in the battles. Although the game has major balancing issues, the fact that it's a free-to-play game and has no noticeable bugs confirms it as number 7 on this list. Dragon Ruins 2 is an auto battler arcade game with RPG elements. 1,000 years ago, dragons ruled the world until one man stole the fire from them, exiling the dragons and all their treasures to the depths. You now must band together as a party of 4, seeking out the lost fortune, completing quests along the way, and achieving glory from fighting the mythological beasts below. The game definitely gives off a nostalgic feeling, and the auto battle system is a great option for laid-back adventure, making it a decent option and securing it as number 6 on this list. The Bazaar comes in at number 5 and scratches the surface of a lot of different gaming categories. In the game you choose between multiple heroes, playtest powerful combos, and outsmart your opposing players and bosses along the way. The game has a lot of unique characters, items, playstyles, and unique marketplaces to allow for very interesting runs. The graphics and animations are enticing, and my only complaint is the poorly constructed voice lines for some of the characters, making this a great game for only $20. At number 4 we have a retro auto battler called He Is Coming. The Demon King is back after millennia, and you must seek out and defeat him by utilizing powerful artifacts and defeating his minions in the wake of the apocalypse. Every 3 days a new minion will fight you, leaving you ample time to prepare. The graphics are minimal, but the gameplay is extremely addictive, and with over 350 items, nearly endless synergies at your disposal, and even a recently added 1v1 mode to run against your friends, He Is Coming is a good nostalgic game for many separate playthroughs. In third is The Last Flame. In this hex-build roguelike auto battler, you choose a hero and construct unit synergies as you scale the levels to the 3 bosses at the end. The game feels like a roguelike deck building game, except that all the cards are replaced by characters instead. With numerous equipment, shops, unit abilities, items, forging, global buffs, and seemingly endless possibilities to deviate from how it would typically go, The Last Flame is a solid option for many complex runs. The King is Watching is a roguelite city builder with auto battle elements mixed in. You must decide between gathering resources and preparing units for battle, as the enemy will regularly attack your kingdom with unpredictable forces. The graphics are very reminiscent of Loop Hero, including the goofy profile on the right, and the replayability is greatly appreciated. Although the game sounds very straightforward, the steep difficulty makes for a top tier option if you're seeking more of a challenge than your typical auto battler. It felt like a given that after an amazing turnaround update, Backpack Battles sits at number 1 on this list. In this PvP inventory management auto battler, you need to simply buy and craft a variety of objects, carefully positioning them in a limited space so that they can fight your battles for you. There are also 6 classes, each with 5 subclasses to help diversify each run. The different synergies are endless, the competition is steep, and with undoubtedly the largest player base in the genre, Backpack Battles full release is the best auto battler of 2025. And those are the best auto battlers that came out in 2025. If you liked the video, please be sure to like it and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. And if you want to see the best dungeon crawler games that came out in 2025, click this video. See you next time.